sure I would fail your class, take it over and over till you noticed me. If you were a waiting room, I would never see a doctor. I would sit there with my first aid kit and bleed.
Just look at his skateboard back. Me, we are so back, baby. We are so... so bad just now. I think I got it on camera. I don't know. It's been like 6 months since I had the freaking board, and there's a whole story behind it. But we are so back, baby.
And I can wish all that I want, but it won't bring us together. Plus I know whatever happens to me, know it's for the better.
Peter McPoland's album came out earlier this year, and it was very different from his regular music. Very different from everything he'd put out before that, and I didn't like it very much. I appreciated the sort of how genuine it was, how he wasn't boxing himself into this genre that he'd put himself in, and he was branching out, and he was creating music based on how he actually felt and not how he felt he should be delivering to the audience he built. I liked that. It's like inspiring in a lot of ways, but I didn't like the album. Probably like a 4 out of 10. I didn't listen to it that much. I woke up like 30 minutes ago, and something in my head was like, let's listen to the album. And I'm listening to the album, and it all just kind of clicked. It's really angry. I feel like I'm just in the mood for that right now. Maybe this will fade, maybe it'll be a 4 again. I feel like I'm mad about a lot of things. All aspects of my life, I'm mad. Mad little boy, that's me, just angry. If there isn't really anyone to take it out on, I think I apologize. I say I'm sorry too much, including you guys. I say I'm sorry for whatever. I'll probably say I'm sorry at the end of this little spiel I'm doing, but I'm done. I'm done. No more apologies. Just mad. Just mad. A little moody today.
Good morning. Today is a really big day. I'm gonna tell you why it's a big day. Right as soon as when I get up and get dressed, and then I go to the bathroom and brush my teeth, and my breath stinks. Okay, and then I'll tell you why it's a big day. Today is a big day, my friends. The biggest day in this channel's history, maybe the biggest deal of something.
Please fasten driver seat belt.
Yum. Okay, listen up. Today is the very first video on my channel that is sponsored. Stop it. No, you guys are too much. It's enough. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Listen, I've been waiting to say this for a long time, okay? Thank you to Epidemic Sound for sponsoring today's video. See, I always get messages, like emails about making a sponsored YouTube video, but it's always companies I've never heard of. So when Epidemic Sound hit me up, I was like, this is actually perfect. Like, I've been hearing about Epidemic Sound forever. And then they were like, let's do a video. And I was like, you know what I mean? I was getting comments on my videos like, Isa, how do you pick out the music for your videos? And back in the day, before Epidemic Sound, I'd be on YouTube and I'd search up like non-copyright acoustic guitar ambience, and then I'd find a song that I liked, and then I'd use it, and then I'd get copyrighted anyway. So it's like, it didn't really matter. Since I got Epidemic Sound like months and months ago now, I've been using it for everything. Like, I'm bad at describing the kind of vibe of music I want when I'm looking for a song, but I'll literally type like fun, funky beat into Epidemic Sound, and it'll give me like exactly what I wanted. I don't know how to explain it, but they know what's going on in my brain. They do. Life of RZA, Colt Kerwin also uses it. All these creators who I've like looked up to. So when Epidemic asked me to make a video about it, I was like, okay, let's do it. Why does my hair look like that? What is
this angle?
Epidemic Sound is the best non-copyright music provider for anyone making videos, making anything creative online. And I'm gonna tell you why. I sure am. Yep, look, me, little old me. Yup. Epidemic Sound owns 100% of all their music and sound effects and everything, meaning you're good forever. Anytime in the future, you're not gonna get copyrighted because they own it all. They make it themselves. It's all professionally produced, all professionally composed, if you will. Over 40,000 songs and tracks on there. Over 90,000 sound effects. I know, crazy. New tracks and sound effects come out every single week. And it's good for pretty much any platform. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, podcasting, Twitch. If you click the first link in the description, I'll hook you up with a free trial. It's not a big deal, but if you're gonna get it, use my link. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm Okay, thank you, Epidemic Sound. All seriousness, being the first ever channel sponsor. All right, get out of here. No, seriously, get out of here. Go click the link. Go click it. Go click it. I am sponsored.
The other day, my friend and I were gonna go to the gym, and he was outside my house, and I went outside and I told him I couldn't go last second. And he had already made me some pre-workout, which is just like a ton of caffeine and whatever they put in that stuff. And he was like, just take the bottle. It was in here. It just kind of sat in my car for like, been probably almost a week now. And then I chugged it just now. And I feel like I should go to the gym, but instead I'm gonna go study for my accounting final. Speaking of which, I gotta go now. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get a study room. Then I'll be an even madder little boy. We wouldn't want that, would we? No, sir. I will find myself tonight sleeping on again.
My face is so itchy. I think pre-workout is like, it makes you itchy for some reason. They put some crazy shit in it. It makes you itchy. Study room, acquired. Stop it. You're too much. I'm so frustrated. I hate finals week. Like, okay, I was like in this groove, right? I was in this mindset of 2 videos a week, and it was happening, and I was low-key going crazy. I was coming up with video ideas just like without even trying. They were just popping into my head like pop, pop, pop. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I haven't felt like this in forever. And then finals happened, and now it's like, all I want to do is do something creative with my days and just like make stuff, because like it seems so fun right now. But no, I have an accounting final tomorrow on Saturday. Why is my final on Saturday? Explain, I'm confused. So I have to just study all day every day for this whole like week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's so annoying. Dude, I want to do something creative so bad that instead of like studying, I just like pull up Google Docs and start typing in this Google Doc I made, just like song lyrics. That like I'm like writing songs. I'm writing songs right now. Like that's how, like I don't write songs like that, you know? Like that's not, I don't know. Like I'm like writing a chorus and I'm learning about song structure just so I don't have to learn about financial accounting. Like, oh my goodness. I hate accounting. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Why is it on Saturday? I've written so many songs I could actually drop an album. That's not true. I've written like 5, and none of them are finished. They're all like half a song. Like I wrote a verse, 2 verses, and a chorus, and I was like, okay, I gotta study again. And then I'd like, inspiration would strike again, and I'd do that. Dude, I wish I could drop an album, but I don't know anything about music. Like, I'm like humming some tune that I made up in my head when I read the song lyrics I wrote, but it's not like an actual song, because there's no like instruments, there's no nothing. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? It's like not a real song. It's basically just like slam poetry at this point. But shit, Hobo Johnson, here I come. You guys know Hobo Johnson? Hobo Johnson makes good music, if you can even call it music. Look at this guy on his motorcycle. This dude's sick as hell. I was like kind of right behind him. I felt bad. I felt like he was scared of me.
You know how I mentioned to you guys that I've been trying to like write songs instead of studying? Like whenever I procrastinate, I just start like writing song lyrics. Like trying to come up with a song. It's given me this newfound appreciation for like the songs I listen to, and I listen to the words, and I put myself in the shoes that those words don't exist, and I'm trying to write them for the first time. They've never been written, you know? And I'm just like, damn, like Taylor Swift is a genius. She's really good. It's like crazy. Phoebe Bridgers, really good. Peter McPolin, like duh. I don't know, Waiting Room by Phoebe Bridgers. That's really well written. It's like, if you were a waiting room, I would never see a doctor. I would sit there with my first aid kit and bleed. Like, how do you think of that? Do you think she was like sitting in a waiting room and was like sad over someone? And, let me put this in a song for her. Like, crazy. It's just crazy. You know, that's another thing I think about. Like, everyone has their own experiences. And so something like the waiting room line might seem like really creative and original to anyone else, but then if you ask her, maybe she was literally sitting in a waiting room and like it just fell out of the sky into her head, and it really wasn't that hard to come up with. I think it's easier to write about things when you're experiencing them, you know? Like, if she was sitting in a waiting room, they would be easier to come up with that line than if she was like not sitting in a waiting room. So to everyone else who wasn't sitting in that waiting room when she wrote that line, it seems very revolutionary. It seems very like impressive. Wow, that was a cool bird. That's a big bird. Oh my god, another big bird. Why is there like a glowing white flying saucer flying through the sky?
I mean, acting like it's probably not just a plane. Where did it go?
But you're breathing in my open mouth. You're the gun in my lips that will blow my brains out. I wanna make you drive all night just because I said maybe you should come over. Wanna make you fall in love as hard as my poor parents' teenage daughter. She'll be the best you ever had if you let her. No, it's for the better. No, it's for the better. No, it's for the better. No, it's
That's where I am. I just walked into a random apartment building at my school. Like, I don't live at school, so I just walked over here. I can't get in because I don't live there. But some girl was walking out, and I walked in, and then I went up the staircase, and then the door to the roof was open, so I just kind of came on the roof. And
Look at this, man. Look at this, man. Like, the sun's going down in a bit, and I think I'll chill here till it does, and then I can see the sunset. I freaking love sunsets. If you're ever sad, there's like a secret to the universe. If you watch the sunset, you won't be sad, at least while you're watching it. It might like re-engage once it gets dark, but for that brief moment, nothing matters but that. If you enjoyed this video, then I'm glad. So thank you. I love you. Good night.